Hack Slash Resurrection, issue number 1. This is an issue I've been really looking forward to. It's the return of Hack Slash, which I'm sure you guys already know because I've mentioned it plenty of times. But Hack Slash happens to be my favorite comic series of all time. And Cassie Hack is my favorite comic character of all time. So I'm not going to talk too much about Hack Slash, the overall, because I did that already in the last Hack Slash video I did. But I will read this brief little thing. It's Cassie Hack is a lone survivor of an attack by a slasher called the Lunch Lady. Slasher that happened to be her mother. She traveled the world with her monstrous partner and friend, Vlad, hunting down and destroying slashers wherever they find them. But then Vlad died, and Cassie disappeared. So that's basically, the setup for this series. So slashers are humans that died and came back as monsters. Vlad was her friend. Vlad died. Cassie didn't disappear when Vlad died. Instead, Cassie actually tried to resurrect Vlad using the Necronomicon, and she failed. And then Cassie became a bounty hunter for a small miniseries. And in that, she befriended another bounty hunter who, best way to describe him would be Bobby from Supernatural. For anyone who hasn't seen Supernatural, picture a nicer version of Whistler from the Blade series, and there you go. Anyways, he ended up sacrificing himself and dying, and Cassie ended up destroying, the monster, and then she disappeared. So Cassie Hack went from being a slasher hunter to being a Twitch streamer. And no, that's not a joke. That's literally what she became. She became a streamer. Basically, she fights fictional monsters in this one video game, and people donate money and stuff like that because of how good she is. Or at least that's what she says. She says she picked up this job because even though she was never really into video games, which I don't know why is video game bashing always got to be a thing. I'm not saying that it's really bashing in this, but she does kind of make it seem like video games aren't she says she actually kind of hates video games. I don't know. People always seem to want to bash video games. I don't know why. Video games are awesome. But yeah, she does this job basically because of the fact that she doesn't really need to deal with people. I mean, she doesn't need to deal with people in person. She just she can talk with them on their headset. Basically, she's talking kind of like when you're talking with people on stream, which is kind of weird because the people are actually talking back to her, which doesn't happen. For anyone who actually streams either on YouTube or Twitch, people send messages through text, as they're watching you play. They don't actually communicate with you vocally. But yeah, she's a streamer living out of a trailer. This is what Cassie has become. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of fine because this whole series seems to basically be after the loss of her partner, not being able to bring him back, and then trying to do something else like another job, and then losing another friend. This is Cassie at rock bottom, kind of just disillusioned, doesn't want to deal with anybody, doesn't want to make any more friends because then she's gonna just lose them again. So she just wants to be by herself, but she obviously needs to make money somehow. So she makes money playing video games out of her trailer. And then this whole series is basically going to be her getting dragged back into that old lifestyle. And then I'm assuming she's going to grow from that and become a better person in the end. I'm assuming. Who knows? This could go a different direction. But yeah, apparently she gets attacked by zombies. It's kind of funny how she doesn't make a big deal about it. It's just oh, there's zombies attacking my trailer. Okay. So she goes out, makes quick work of the zombies. Like I said, I'm not really going to be showing those panels just because, who knows? YouTube is probably going to demonetize it. So yeah, she kills the zombies, goes to sleep. In her sleep, she meets Vlad. And then I'm not going to show this either, but she basically becomes she turns inside out. You can see her muscles. And then we see all these faces appearing on her chest. And I guess it's slashers that she had killed previously. And one of these, she hears this voice that says something. It's Uvidiame se Pazde, and then she wakes up. And then we cut to this correction facility where we see the scientist is using prison inmates, and he's injecting them with a serum that's turning them into zombies. Don't really know why he's doing it. He's just doing it. I guess the excuse is he's a mad scientist. Apparently he's able to watch. He knows that Cassie is killing them, which I never really understood that part. I mean, I've read this issue twice. I still don't get it because he's watching a video of her killing the zombies, but she's killing the zombies right outside her trailer. So does he have cameras right outside her trailer? If so, he would know about Cassie before she killed the zombies, because obviously he would, unless he like set the cameras up earlier before she arrived. But even then, because she had to leave the house eventually. So why did he never realize that Cassie Hack was out there until she started killing zombies? Who knows? We cut back to Cassie where she's taking a chainsaw to the zombies as basically she's disposing of them. And during that, we get a voiceover from a voicemail, a voiceover from a voicemail from her from her phone about this woman named Dominic Peachtree. So yeah, she like works at this camp and she wants Cassie to become a counselor. And Cassie's eventually, well, she at first is going to say no, but then Dominique kind of explains that the camp, like the kids there are kids who have experienced like loss or trauma due to extreme violence, which is something that Cassie went through. And she wants Cassie because she heard that Cassie has had a good life, which is completely wrong. But that Cassie was able to overcome her violent past. So she thinks Cassie will set like a good example for the kids. So Cassie gets interrupted by another zombie. She makes quick work of the zombie. She accepts the job. So yeah, Cassie hops in her truck, takes her cat. Oh yeah, did I mention she has a cat now? Because she has a cat now. And she arrives at the camp. And all the kids welcome Counselor Hack by raising up weapons. Yeah, what kind of camp is this? These kids have had violent, traumatic pasts, and you're giving them weapons? And I would understand if this is like some kind of therapy, but maybe give them like plastic knives and foam baseball bats and stuff like that. But no, this counselor gave these kids, we got a Bowie knife, we got a switchblade, we have a taser, we have 2 baseball bats, we have, I don't know, that could be an ice pick or just could be a cleaver. We have a shank, and we have an axe. Yeah, this sounds like a really poor decision on this woman's part to be giving kids who have lost parents or family members through the violence by giving them instruments of violence. Okay. Yeah, but that's how it ends. Like I said, I liked it. Good issue for me anyways. I wasn't disappointed. Like I said, I was kind of a little weird on what they're doing with Cassie by making her a streamer living out of a trailer. But like I mentioned earlier, I completely know where they're gonna go with this. I'm assuming. I mean, she experienced a lot of loss, decided to give up that old ways, became a streamer because it's a job that doesn't force her to interact with a bunch of people in person. Like she can just be by herself in her trailer and still get paid, which would actually be a pretty decent job. Only replace trailer with like apartment or house, and I would be totally down for doing something like that. And then she's gonna get dragged back into her old lifestyle. So yeah, I liked it. So yeah, that was Hacksack Resurrection issue number 1. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and catch you guys all next time. Later.